Hey everybody, welcome back to Crash Bandicoot. In this episode, we're going to be taking on Hog Wild. So, let's get into it. I need to move my mouse cursor away from the screen again. Hog Wild is one of two levels in the game. It's basically an auto-scroller, but, and you can miss boxes, so I'm probably going to be, quiet while I do it. Come on. Ooh. Shit. I need to stop speeding up. Let me see if I can do this level without dying, because I think, if I'm correct, if you start from the beginning, you might have another shot, I think. Let's find out. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Come on. Oh, actually, we got it. Wow, nice. I got really loud there. But that just goes to show that if you die before the first checkpoint, I think, at least in that level specifically, you can still get the gem if you... Actually, I don't know. Gem collecting in Crash 1 is weird. The important thing is we did it for that level without having to essentially replay the level, so that's nice. Having pretty good luck so far, honestly, which means it's probably going to turn for the worst. Here's yet another level we cannot get the gem on. I'm getting sick of me saying that yet. But it's actually the last Native Fortress level in... Well, it actually is called Native Fortress. This is the last... you know what? Native level in the game, sure. So... And this level actually has one of my personal favorite set pieces up top, so you can look forward to that. Wall. I didn't know I could fall between that gap so eloquently, but I did. But it doesn't really matter because, again, we cannot get the gem. Can't get this life, though. Now, as you probably noticed, you can only really kill things by jumping and spinning on them. Which is also mostly true of the sequels, aside from the pointless belly flop they give you in 2. So that's the thing, but in my opinion, the belly flop is like one of the... Well, I'll show it off when we get to 2, but belly flop is like one of the most useless moves in the franchise. Like, even after they try and upgrade it in 3, it's still seldom used, and that just demonstrates you can blow lives away like that. Okay, cut that a little close. And even if you can't, even if you don't want to save via the bonus rounds for whatever reason, you still want to get them anyway because they give you a checkpoint upon respawning the level. That's helpful. Now the bonus, one other thing I didn't mention about the bonus rounds is that they don't count towards your box total in Crash 1. Which is weird, because they do in all the sequels. In the Insane Trilogy remake, you do have to do the bonus rounds for the boxes, so that's a thing. And we're headed back to the level. I guess another thing I'd talk about is what Naughty Dog does nowadays, since this was their first big breakout game. After the Crash trilogy and quadrilogy, if you want to count Crash Team Racing, which most people do because most people like that game. Well, that sucked. What they did after it was the Jak and Daxter series, which I have mixed feelings on. I think the first game's really good. I don't really like the second game at all. Third game's pretty good though. And I haven't played any of their other games. They also worked on Uncharted and The Last of Us, neither of which I played. But I probably shouldn't be talking about them because they don't like to use the word fun anymore, and I don't really like that. Joking aside, let's continue on. This is actually the set piece I was talking about. You can see the beautiful purple background, and you can see Cortex Island off in the distance. So it's so cool to me. But we can use that little pathway up there, go in the background, and skip a bunch of elements. That's nice. Checkpoint. Time this. There we go. Oh, I got that close there. Sorry for not talking much, I'm just kind of focusing because platforming is pretty intense. It's probably the hardest you've seen up to this point, easily. But you can actually come back here for the platform so you don't have to jump across all three of those, which can be rather tricky. So you jump up here, spin, and you get 4 lives, almost as if the level designers were admitting, hey, this level is kind of difficult. So it's like, even they kind of knew. To an extent, jump on that, get an extra life. Pay no heed to how my life count is the meaning of life right now, or 42, because that number will get shorter and get lower and lower as we go, because as we get into the more difficult stages. Now it's time for Up the Creek, the last creek level, the second and last creek level in the game. Generally the way level tropes work in Crash Bandicoot, and we can get the jump on this level, by the way, thankfully. Generally the way level tropes work in Crash 1 is that you have an easy version of that stage, and then essentially a harder version with more obstacles. And this is the harder version of Upstream, essentially. I guess you guys can hear the music now for more than 8 seconds like last time. Yeah, I hate that jump because it's so finicky with that checkpoint box on there. Come on. Come on. Yes, that sound effect was part of the music. Brutally. This jump is probably the hardest jump in the level. And we're going to need to time it. Nice, we got it. Oh, I was jumping a little weirdly there. this, we have to hit this box, which will trigger some boxes behind us. Shoot! Well, I guess that means we'll be coming back for the gym for the first time. Okay, that was just me being reckless. Oh my god. See, that's what I mean about the weird, the slippery controls, is that you have to really stop before you need to really get a feel for things. I guess I'll go ahead and show off these boxes so I can get the gym off screen. What you're supposed to do is hit that, hit the TNT, and then watch the TNT explode with the box, and then that'll be the only real hidden boxes in this stage. I'll definitely be coming back to it off screen. I almost thought I was about to spin that away. That would have been hilarious. I'll be coming back to this level off screen in between episodes and get the gym. And we get another bonus round. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Jump, jump, jump. And we get to save the game. And now it's time to return to Up the Creek. And jump, jump. And there's the end of level 4. And we skipped the box tower because unfortunately we died. But we'll be back there to get the gym in between episodes, like I said. But here's time for the second boss in the game. Really kind of a staple boss of the series. Well, sort of. Appears in the sequel of this game. Ripper Woo. Kangaroo in a straitjacket, because why not, I guess. Now, the way Ripper Woo is actually invincible. You have to wait for these TNTs to get near him. The problem is that... Ah! Oh, wow. Does that automatically respond you with a mask? So that's really generous. But the good thing is, TNT's stop at each little intersection here. That should hopefully be enough. Yeah, I think we got it. Nice. Okay, now this is hardest pattern because now he jumps in a diamond pattern. Oh wow! Wow, I forgot that can hit you. Oh! Can thankfully hide in the middle there. There we go. Not too bad, thankfully. And that is going to do it for this episode. So next time on Crash Bandicoot, we're going to be taking on one of the hardest levels in the game, especially in the Insane Trilogy version. The Lost City, which is a brand new level trope. So next time on Crash Bandicoot, we're going to be doing just that. Right after we get the gym on Up the Creek off screen. So see you guys then.